give you guys some quick post-fight thoughts, man, to Brandon Rios, Diego Chaves. Pretty good fight. There was a lot of unnecessary stuff that was going on. It was pretty crazy, man. It was a lot of. It was just a lot of crazy, unnecessary stuff, man. I remember in round 9, I believe it was one of the last rounds. Diego Chavez threw a DDT to Brandon Rios, man. That shit was hilarious. But anyways, I couldn't do a prediction for this fight simply because I've only seen Diego Chavez fight that one time, and that was against Keith Thurman. And after that fight, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing this kid fight again. He showed some pretty good boxing skills. The dude got some pop. He could bang. Argentinian fighters, man, they're no joke, man. They're one of a kind, seriously. And going against Brandon Rios, it's really not that hard to beat Brandon Rios. You could beat the guy. I mean, it's been the blueprint's already out on him. All you gotta do is against Brandon Rios to just outbox the guy. And you clearly saw that's what Diego Chavez was doing starting in round 4 because you even heard his trainer saying, "Hey, you need to start boxing this dude," and he was actually doing that pretty well. He won. Diego Chavez won round 4 easily, clearly. He started outboxing him a lot. I mean, sometimes, Rios's constant inside pressure would give him some problems. But for a majority of the fight, I had Diego Chavez winning this fight 76-74. Um, I do think that the holding was a little excessive. It was a little too much, in my opinion. But I don't think it was worth, to do the disqualification. Here you got a guy. You got Diego Chavez. This dude came all the way from Argentina. This dude had in the some kind of like visa and immigration issues. So I didn't even think this fight was going to happen. And then I guess they did something to where he got his visa like last minute, and he was able to come down and make the fight. So, so I think this fight it really definitely warrants a rematch. I tell you what they need to do in the referee situation. They need to have a referee that can speak Spanish because Diego Chavez wasn't understanding anything the referee was saying to him, and I think that took into effect, throughout a majority of the fight. I don't even know honestly if Diego Chavez was being deducted points. He probably didn't even know that, but I definitely feel this fight deserves a rematch. It was pretty darn close, but I had Diego Chavez winning it on the scorecards for if nobody was going to get knocked out. Um, Shout out to the Fox, man. He made an excellent point about Brandon Rios. He actually made a video about it. He made a video stating that he's not sure how much more longer Brandon Rios is going to last in the sport. And I thought it was excellent. I agree with the point he said that simply because of the way how he fights, this dude comes forward. He's like a sponge. He absorbs punches. He does have an iron chin. Um, I don't see Brandon Rios lasting that much more longer in the sport, man. If he gets into some, I mean, I don't know who he's going to fight next, obviously, but I don't see the dude lasting that much longer in the sport, man, because it comes to a point where you can only take so many punches. I don't care how good your chin is. Sooner or later, man, you could suffer some serious brain damage. Um, you know, eye damage. I mean, the shit gets serious, man. And this dude only knows how to fight one way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that's the style and all, but fighters that fight like that, man, usually don't never, last long in the sport. So, other than the excessive holding, and I thought it was a pretty damn good fight, they should do a rematch. You know what I'm saying? I hope a rematch happens. They need to get a referee that speaks Spanish so these referees can communicate better to, fighters coming, from foreign countries like Diego Chavez, man, because This dude, I don't think even like when he got disqualified, he didn't even know what the hell was going on. He was like, what, in his mind, he was like probably, what the hell just happened, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It probably took him a while to, realize that he had finally got disqualified. And I don't know, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I've seen way worse situations, um, like Vladimir Klitschko, for instance. That dude did way more holding in his fight against the Russian fighter. Damn, I forgot his name. Alexander Povetkin, I believe that was it. Yeah, he did way more holding in that fight than both these fighters combined in this fight. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, it's just crazy, man. But